We wish you an Irie Christmas. We wish you... I don't even need to start this podcast with a quote. We wish you an Irie Christmas. And this song addresses one of the main reasons I created Hippie-Fari, the beautiful, life-changing message of reggae music. It was created for social change, and its message is as strong today as it was in the 60s when the first reggae records were released in Jamaica. So welcome to this Christmas episode of Hippie-Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast, recorded live in the Om and Honey Reggae Radio and Media Studios in the beautiful Ocala National Forest. Tonight is special. I've got Keara The Irie Empress with me, the woman who swore she would never in her life be recorded.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We're going to talk about some awesome stuff, man. We're going to talk about reggae music. This is a beautiful day. It's Christmas Eve. It's 8:46 p.m. And there's no other way that we'd rather be spending our time than with you. But me and my beautiful wife were having a discussion earlier, and there was a lot of questions because we're not normally politically, or I'm very politically driven, but I'm not politician driven. But the point is, we really got to the conversation on conscious revolution versus an unconscious revolution and how it sticks and what the point of that is. And for those of you that may not know, I'm conscious is where you are before your thoughts become actions and before they are defined. So it's what you really feel. What you were born as is your consciousness. So do you feel that things could change and that everybody could all come to the same collective reasoning that we need change and that it could happen peacefully? Or do you feel like some people need to stand up and actually, fight against the system in a non-conscious way and create change? And we've talked about this on this podcast plenty of times before. Conscious revolutions tend to stick way longer because
they're more sustainable.
Mm-hmm. Because everybody agreed that this is the way to live versus some crazy nut job faction picking up guns and taking over the military and doing all this kind of stuff and telling you what you're going to believe.
Right.
Versus everybody agreeing on what is the sustainable way for them to believe. So me and my wife, Keara The Irie Empress, were having an awesome conversation, and I was like, this needs to be recorded. Mm-hmm. This needs to be on a podcast. And she was like, I am not going to be on your... I was like, well, you know what? Tonight this has to be. So, baby, we have...
This is his Christmas gift.
Yes. No, it's a beautiful thing. We have a lot of the same views on, on revolution, on conscious revolution. I know for a fact, and correct me if I'm wrong, one of our views that we both agree on is the fact that this system is fucked.
Yes.
This
Absolutely.
is not a sustainable system, correct?
It is not sustainable.
And she has some really, really, really good insight on why the system isn't sustainable. And, for example, when you're 18, they tell you to move out of your parents' house, grab a credit card, start paying for your own. Well, you can actually kind of expound on this, baby. This is up your alley.
Well, it's all about division at the core, regardless, right? So, and it begins with dividing the family and creating individual taxpayers. So now you've got people who have spread their resources thinner and thinner, where we're communal, we're village people, really.
Yes, YMCA. It's fun to stay at the...
No, we're meant to be communal. We're meant to be...
So if something happens with your mom,
tribal.
I'm not 5,000 miles away from her. I could say, for example, take care of her. while you were at work, right?
And
Weird, right?
And that responsibility, when you're living in a more tribal sense, it doesn't, fall on one particular person's shoulders, right?
Correct.
The responsibility is spread out, so everybody might bring a dish over, or might, I'm going to sit and keep her company right now. It's everybody's looking out for one another.
So what's the normal response to that is like, well, I want to do my own thing. I want to have my own boat. I want to have my own house.
Right.
I want to have my own family, which, okay, that's totally fine. You can have your own family. You can have your own boat. You can have your own house. But in my opinion, what they're trying to do is separate you.
Right. Of
You
course.
have to have your own house and your own boat and your own family 3,000 miles away. You go do your own thing. You go set up, like Brad Pitt said in Fight Club, man, we're setting up fucking franchises. You know what I mean?
But
and that's all we're doing. But we're separating ourselves from the family.
And not even just physically, and creating individual, very capitalistic individual taxpayers. Not only that, we're also separating each other from thought and collaboration.
That's right.
And we're producing this thing based off of lies that we've been fed from birth.
So can the flat earth and the round earth exist at the same time?
So, and I think what we've been fed is a very limiting mindset, as opposed to what our actual capabilities are, and that we are divine beings.
Well, it's a very limiting mindset, because they want you to believe that you are a machine to do one thing, and that's make money and pay taxes on your own for them.
Yeah, you want this, you need this.
You can't buy
but you
cigarettes
don't need any of that.
at the age of 18, but you can apply for a credit card outside of a community college at the age of 17. Mm-hmm. Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
blows my mind.
It's not weird at all.
Yeah, you can fight and die for this
sense.
country, but you can't buy a pack of marbles at your local convenience store. You should be allowed to buy whatever you want. Shouldn't be marketed and pushed. You know what I mean? All this vaping, cigarettes. It's all terrible. Anyway, it's all meant to. It's division tactics, man. It's division tactics.
Right, 101.
Right. But you were actually talking about something earlier that kind of blew my mind. You were talking about it was something to do with your doctors and healthcare. What was that, man? Do you remember?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Damn it, man. Anyway, okay.
Sorry. It's been a long day. I've been working a lot the last couple of days.
No, and hold on. No. Oh no. Yes, we were talking about the importance of doctors.
Right.
And in a capitalist society, like, doctors believe that they are more valuable than other people.
Right.
Correct.
And the thing is it's called a practice for a reason. And honestly, when you look at the education that's being fed, I mean, I'm not discrediting the immense amount of effort and time that it takes to become a doctor. And there are a lot of doctors that are actually utilize critical thinking skills and are great. And then there are other doctors, the countless Suboxone doctors.
Right, or like your dentist who actually tried to tell you that he knew immunology when he was trying to force you to get a COVID vaccine.
Right.
That was funny. He's a dentist. What the f does he know? But
Right.
now look at all COVID vaccines. They have heart warnings on them. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Right. He's like, would you like me to explain immunology to you? And I'm like, perhaps if you were an immunologist.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. But I guess the whole the whole conversation here was about the conscious revolution versus the non-conscious revolution. And I'm a firm believer in when things don't work out the way you want, you kind of, okay, it's all about love, right? So everything is from a love standpoint.
Of course.
So if I want change, it's because I love everybody around me, and I love myself, and I love my family, and I want that change. And if you don't see change happening fast enough, or if things are getting more out of control than you can change, if the dynamic shifts, then there has to be something done, which is why I am a revolutionary. I was a part of Refuse and Resist. I believe in direct action. Harming other individuals, I do not believe in. The Animal Liberation Front and the Earth Liberation Front, for example, are great examples of this. They don't harm people. They harm corporations. They stop production. And that is the number one way to make your voice heard, is to hit somebody's pocketbook. And you can look up Earth Liberation Front. You can look up Animal Liberation Front. They've never harmed an individual or an animal, but they have stopped the means of production of exploitation through direct action. So one could say, that's not conscious. Like, not everybody's going to believe that, oh, this animal's life needs to be saved. But this group of people got together and said that this needs to be done through direct action, and they did it. One of the fire chiefs out in Vail, Colorado was like, we are terrified of the Earth Liberation Front, because they put up signs that say, if you build it, we will burn it.
Right.
And they will wait until your expanse of a hotel is almost done, and they will burn it to the ground.
Yeah.
To stop the expansion of this urban sprawl in Vail, Colorado, which needs to be left the fuck alone. Okay, so am I wrong? Does this need to be left alone? Yes, it needs to be left alone. This is absolute insanity.
But I also agree that, where intention goes, energy flows, right? So if you're intending on it being this riotous energy, it's going to expound, and that's what will manifest. I mean, with anything, like, if your intention, that's why it's imperative, I believe, for people to come together communally. And that's, I think, a big part of why they're separating people, is because they want everybody focused on different aspects, when realistically it's like, okay, I come together, we share resources,
right,
we're stronger,
right,
we start understanding one another and realizing we're all divine, and
boom,
we're all creators.
I
right.
Start understanding one another,
and the power that we have to actually alter even matter, and quantum
That's
mechanics
correct.
is what is continually expressing that. It's becoming a more common agreement.
Why is the word understanding so big, but the word overstanding was never taught in school? You have to look up, you're like, overstanding, that's not a word. Oh my God, it really is. Fuck, we've never been taught that. Why have we never been taught that word?
I don't know, because it didn't serve anybody's agenda.
Right. Because they didn't want us to know that we could actually, I don't know, think for ourselves, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, everything that we've been, and that's the thing, is people understanding fundamentally, since we've been born, everything we've been told is to keep us compliant.
Correct.
Right, and to keep us in line, and to keep us working, keeping us believing that any of this thing is legitimate, but more and more that's being proven inaccurate, right?
Right. Well, if people...
So you have to reevaluate.
And if people want to question what we're talking about, what time do you take your lunch break every day, guys? Anybody in corporate America, what fucking time do you take your lunch break? 12, right? Maybe 1, maybe 11, but probably 12.
I'm in corporate, I take it whenever.
Right, well, yeah, whatever. Fuck, whatever. Yeah. I work at a horse farm. I'm lucky.
You are.
But my point is, it's like, what Keara was just saying. We are conditioned whether we like it or not. And Natalie Rise, I had her on my podcast 7 months ago, and her album Liberate is all about that. She's like, you have to realize that your thoughts Your thoughts have been hijacked.
Yeah.
So what you're thinking now, listening to this podcast, thinking me and my wife are crazy.
Well, we are.
We are, yes. We will verify that we are fucking nuts. Here's the deal, though. Anytime you think that something should be different outside of the status quo, you are taught to think that you were wrong, and that is fucked up. Your thoughts have been hijacked.
That's
ever since the first grade, ever since you walked in your first grade classroom and they put 1 + 1 = 2 and there was a globe on the desk and there was a principal talking over that loudspeaker telling you exactly what your ass was going to eat for lunch, whether you liked it or not.
And I would go even further than that, because your parents also were as well fed complete spoon-fed propaganda, right? Which then so prior to even school, you were being fed propaganda.
Well, we landed on the moon. Okay, we did. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We would need something the size of 900 school buses and fuel to get to the moon. Yeah, I mean, starts with that.
I don't know whether we did or we didn't.
And this is a reggae podcast, by the way.
Right. I'm open. I'm open, but I do have questions given the era, the technology that was available at that time. I do have questions, obviously.
Well, babe, given the era and the possibilities for a lot of time, I have questions about everything.
Right.
Every single thing.
Mm-hmm. As well, you should. That's a good.
Yes,
that's great.
Exactly.
That's a great quality.
Yes, I love. Yeah, exactly.
It's our innate nature.
Correct.
To have
correct.
questions.
Correct. Yeah,
I
love Christ.
We're supposed to question. We're supposed to feel and experience.
Right. I love Jesus. And then what's the number one? What would Jesus do? That's a question.
And you also have to love people where they're
He'd
at.
be pissed right now.
You know?
He'd be pissed right now.
Not everybody is going
Actually,
to
he
be
wouldn't be pissed. He would be forgiving right now.
in the same, area in their growth.
Right. She always says this to me, guys. She always says, she always says, she's like, okay. So when I come home and I'm like, and this guy, she's like, they're not in the same spiritual growth pattern as you. And I was like, I need to reel myself back in and chill the F out for a minute, because I'm like, look, I have to practice what I preach, but not everybody is in this. And I have been in that 9 times out of 10. What I'm looking at about them that pisses me off is what pisses me off about me.
Right. It's something unresolved within ourselves.
Correct.
When somebody triggers you, it's generally for a good reason.
Right.
It's either something you haven't addressed. It's usually people are mirrors.
But chances are, if it okay, so if it triggered you, yeah, because if it didn't trigger you, you'd be like, you wouldn't even pay any attention. But it's just like if you're in a crowded bar and you hear a word that triggers, you're like, wait, what? How do you know that guy's conversation across the bar without directly listening to him? Because he said something that triggered you, and then you're like, oh, man.
But why? It's like, why?
Right.
Why? Maybe it's something you need to address. It's a lesson you need to learn. It's something to propel your growth as a soul, right?
Sure, certainly.
Sorry.
No. That's an amazing thing. So let's talk about, like you just said, this soul growth.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. I'm working on that substantially as we speak. I've gotten a lot better, but
we all are.
Oh yeah, well, 100%, we all are. And then how this went from revolution to living with your parents to soul growth to flat Earth versus round Earth to astronauts. Just hang tight. We're gonna round it all up in the next.
We may.
Or yeah, we might not. No. You know what? To be quite honest with you, I don't really care if we do. But let's talk about the beautiful avenue of soul growth and what you were just talking to me about or what you just said to me, or what I just told everybody that you always say to me is that chances are what you're pissed at him about is something that you're going through.
Yes.
And that's that whole, I hate that fucking thing. Like, point one finger at somebody, you're pointing three back at yourself. And it's so true because when I argue with Keara, I'm like, God, and I'm like, oh God, what pisses me off about her is it pisses me off about me. Damn it, man.
Funny how that works.
It is funny, but the beautiful thing, right, is if you go inside and you try to change yourself, or do the miraculous thing, folks, and actually look at yourself.
That's what we're
instead of somebody else. It's amazing, man. Because you're like, oh, I've got a fucking field to plow. I've got a lot of work to do on myself before I ever even turn my head to my left or my right and look over my shoulders. Because, boy, right in front of me is a shitload of fucking work to do.
But when you do that, then you realize how connected everything is. And
you're right.
Everything falls into place.
Yes, because when you're looking forward... Yes. Do you remember that time when we were actually on our trip in the botanical gardens?
Which ones?
The one in Port Orange, and we both took acid.
Yeah.
And I was staring at the...
Sugar mills.
Yes, man, yeah. And I was staring at the... I was staring at the trees, and I was like, baby, it all makes sense. I was like, look at the system, the mycorrhizal system. I was like, this all makes fucking sense.
I see the threads.
It's all connected. Yes, but that was a beautiful thing because, you know, I'm not telling everybody to take acid.
Right.
Well, anyway, I mean, well, whatever. This is, I checked adult on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is adult content only. But anyway, the point is, do whatever you want to do. But it can really... God. And what we learned from our experience was everything's connected.
Yes.
It's kind of funny, you know what I mean? Like you mentioned, it's a beautiful thing to be sitting here with my gorgeous wife, Keara The Irie Empress, someone that I always talk about on this podcast, to be able to have her actually show her beautiful face and speak her beautiful mind, which
my
is
hype man.
Well, I mean, I have to be your hype man, dude.
I love that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you're absolutely beautiful. You know what I mean? I really have no choice.
So are you.
Well, thank you. My hype woman. My hype woman. That's one thing I need to learn how to do is pronunciate my words a little bit. I'm listening to my old podcast. I'm like, I need to. Hello, this is Scotty, Hippie-Fari, Reggae Radio and Podcast. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to sound like I'm British, but I need to, like, not, like,
just
spit in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking spitting in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah.
What am I doing, baby? Am I spitting in my mouth a little bit?
I don't know, because I'm not in your mouth.
No. Well, oh, my God. I cannot believe you just said that on public radio, dude. Jesus. See, this is the bullshit. This is why I love to do this shit with my wife. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause not yet.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know you didn't mean it like that, but you said it. You know what I'm saying?
I did.
Yeah, of course. And that's fine. Say more.
Now I'm embarrassed. I'm already embarrassed being on film.
Well, you're not on film yet.
Well, you know, being recorded.
You're not recorded yet. I mean, you're technically recorded now, but you're
Right.
not yet. Now you're on every social media platform in the world. How's that feel?
What?
No, well, not right now, but you will be.
I'm like, no.
She's like, oh my God, are we really being fucking recorded live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, at least.
She's like, I didn't even put on my fucking, my suit.
Yeah. What suit?
I don't know. The suit you wanted to put on when you were going to be recorded live. How does that sound?
Yeah, my live suit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like one of those bat suits when you jump off the plane. Do I look good, guys?
Dun, dun, dun.
She's jumping out of a plane right now as we speak.
Right.
Yeah, with the advertisement under her wings. It's a beautiful thing. So right on, babe. So, since this is a...
Simmer down.
What's that?
Simmer down.
No! I will not, man. Maybe a little bit. Well, here's the only reason I'm going to simmer down is because I know that after this podcast, like, I went to the store and bought one of those... I'm not going to say his name because we've talked about stuff on this podcast. But anyway, it's something Boyardee. Pizza kit.
No.
Okay.
Like, we can make pizzas anyway.
But, dude, I like the pizza kit. You know what I mean?
Better.
Yeah, so we can make. Yeah, it reminds me of being a kid, dude. I'm making the pizzas, but check this out. So this is all about reggae music, and this podcast is about reggae. But reggae is about social change, and it's about injustice, and it's about speaking up for
It is.
those who may not have a voice to speak up for themselves. So I'm letting you know that your local politicians and the powers that be aren't speaking up for you. Mm-hmm. If you're listening to this podcast... On the contrary, exactly. They're fucking lying to you. There's no way you can be an honest politician. And quote me on this. It is impossible. It is impossible to make $150,000 a year as a politician and then in 2 years be a millionaire.
Right.
You are bought by lobbyists. And if you were an honest politician, you wouldn't be a politician.
Right.
You would drop out and you would find a different career. No such thing. It does not exist. Am I wrong?
I would have to agree with you wholeheartedly there.
Right. And if you are somebody like maybe, I don't know, Bernie Sanders or something who says they step out of side of the political arena, then question them. Do they get money from AIPAC? Do they get money from this person? Do they get money from that person? Look at this person, and, there's a guy from Texas, but I'm like, is he a politician? Maybe you got it from honest donors, honestly, not illegally, but you said some bullshit to get it. All I'm saying is, dude, like, you don't change your mind when you're making $150,000 a year, then you're all of a sudden making $2.5 million a year. If you didn't change your mind, you would have been making $2.5 million a year the whole time.
In mass awakening happening, I think exponentially people are starting to realize how absolutely absurd this entire thing is, and how important music is.
Correct.
That's what it's about. Yeah.
Well, that's all it's about, baby.
Frequency, yeah. It's all about frequency.
It's all about frequency. It's all about sound. It's all about vibration. Oh, my God, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys, dude. When you were a kid, elementary school, middle school, high school, who'd you hang out with? You hung out with the people that listened to the kind of music that you listen to.
Yes.
I was born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina, man. You know, you had the guys that listened to hip-hop. You guys listened to country. You had the punks, which was what I was. Mm-hmm. Or I was like the alternative, like, punk. I don't know, whatever. You know, we hung out in the pit. We had, like, the fun long hair, the dreads. We wore the patches. We were just, we all kind of collected together. But you generally, like, all bars, society is based around the kind of music you listen to, right?
Yeah.
Like country bar, or a fucking rock and roll bar. Like, you gravitate towards the kind of music you listen to. Am I right? But what we listen to here on Hippie-Fari, Reggae Radio and Podcast, is country. I'm just kidding. It's definitely
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, ooh. All right, let's talk about that a little bit. We do listen to country. I'm not going to play a country song on here, but I will tell you that country and reggae have a very, 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 very... Well, when it comes musically, the music standpoint is a very, very tight correlation. And also, a lot of the storytelling standpoint, too, because, you know, a lot of country music comes from struggle.
Right.
It comes from broken hearts. It comes from telling a story, a positive story, You know, a lot of people are like, oh, country's, oh, woe is me, woe is me. No, I mean, when your girl leaves you or something like that, some Jason Aldean is really good, you know what I mean? Because then you're like feeling sorry for yourself, and you're like, damn it, man, why did I do that? Why? And you're calling her at 3 a.m, you know what I mean? After a couple of red stripes, and you're like,
She's
baby.
like, go to bed.
Yeah,
leave me
exactly.
the fuck alone.
You're like, why does it always have to come down to you leaving before I say I love you? And she's like, shut the fuck up. And you're like,
She's like, I just finally went to sleep.
exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
perimenopause.
She's like, this is why it always comes down to you saying that before I say I love you, because I'm trying to sleep. So you do. Yeah, shut up. But what I'm saying is, after that, when it gets down, and then our co-host Irie, yeah, she's, and the beautiful thing about this is we are actually going to air the shit out of this. But baby, I'm going to play for them. For the people that are still listening, this is the song, okay? This is the song, and I always talk about, you know, reggae having a positive message and being revolutionary. Well, this is from one of the most revolutionary groups on the entire planet. I call them American Roots. They are not Cali reggae. They are American Roots. This is Tribal Seeds. And this song, let me tell you something, man. Me and my wife laid on the couch screaming these lyrics one morning while our friend Mary Kate was laying in the bedroom trying to sleep until we nailed them, because we had been listening to this song for years, and we decided we were going to learn these lyrics. And we laid on the couch and learned these lyrics. So let me tell you something, man. This is our song. This is Dark Angel by Tribal Seeds.
Which version?
Asking for deliverance, just one girl, to come cross my path, proceed on my roads. Dark angel, descending from the sky, come to darken our nights. She wiped away the years I cried, which made us this angel strikes. Descend
That's just some amazing stuff, man. Y'all want to hear something special? All Tribal Seeds is special. Yeah.
Always.
Woohoo! We're about to turn this into a Tribal Seed show. I'm sorry, man, because okay.
I turn every show into a
Yeah, we turn exactly. the best American roots reggae band
all of
ever,
it,
man.
all
Straight
of
up.
it, every
Straight up.
aspect of it.
Every
It's
single
just
aspect of Tribal Seeds, man.
So well produced.
Oh,
from
no.
the lyrics, to
The production, no.
plays,
Let's talk
to
about
the-
Stephen Jacobo's. Oh my, his lyrics are what drives Tribal Seeds apart because
are unparalleled.
they could talk about anything. They have never wavered from their message, right?
Right.
And I'm a roots to the core, but I say American roots, American modern roots. Tribal Seeds is not Cali roots. Tribal Seeds is their own. This is not a Tribal Seeds promo show. I'm just saying, like, that's just how badass they are, dude.
We're just Tribal Seeds cheerleaders.
Yeah, we are Tribal Seeds cheerleaders.
Nick Safakis, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
right, but Von Benjamin.
Yes.
Akabeka, Midnight.
Yes.
It speaks to me.
Yes,
know, and
100%.
Tribal Seeds
Stephen Jacobo speaks.
Speaks.
Yes. His lyrics speak. And you are, in fact, her, never mind. Anyway, my wife loves you. But, yeah.
You're So ridiculous.
Tokyo.
Can we hear Ancient Blood, though?
Ancient Blood, yeah, bro. That's.
But also, I like Irie Up, too.
Irie, okay, we gotta hear Irie Up first. Because Irie Up is, dude.
Our dog song.
Yeah, our dog's name is Irie. Irie Up is dope. The bass in this shit is sick.
What's that called?
Irie up your green eyes, your mind will slip between the sound, yeah. Lively up your skin, immerse yourself in deep surrey. Surround, yeah. Irie up your green eyes, your mind will slip between the sound in a deep surrey. Surrounding your mind eyes. Light up the chalice, gather round and make we burn some. House of your land, may have the band, but we ain't heard none. Off the plane, hit the plug, make the herb come. Many names, many strings, let me learn one. Reminisce about the time we couldn't burn one. Government launched the war, but never won. Now we legally order to deliver some. With your blessed to Monday, strike. Holding up the taste of time. Herbalist commit, no cry. In the sufferation time, she'll also surrender the herb vendor. Irie up your green eyes, your mind to slip between the sound, yeah. Lively up your scene, immerse yourself in deep serene. Surround, yeah. Irie up your green eyes, your mind to slip between the sound in a deep serene. Surrounding your mind eyes. The ganja be the herb for meditation. The ganja used to elevate his creation. Hey, used in a Solomon's palace, gifted by the Queen of Sheba, surpass the chalice. Reason with your brethren over scripture. Spiritual use so you get the picture. Whoa, pastor, 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 sense me, yeah. Mellow out the mood, anti-aggressor. Significant properties override oppressors. Give thanks to Almighty for this, yeah, ganja. Ganja, good for your soul. Ganja, yeah. We go well together, I stay. I'm pushing loving by the pound, 'cause I tell me all the reasons I should stop. And have you even filled your cup? Ganja removes all the stress that life brings. Yeah. Roll one up to burn one down. Negativity is all around. Well, just call Miss Mary Jane. Irie up your green eyes, your mind must slip between the sound, yeah. Lively up your skin, immerse yourself in deep serene. Surround, yeah. Irie up your green eyes, your mind must slip between the sound and a deep serene. Surrounding your mind eyes. Light up the chalice, gather round and make we burn some. House of your land, may have the band, but we ain't heard none. Off the plane, hit the plug, make the herb come. Many names, many strings, let me learn one. Reminisce about the time we couldn't burn one. Government launched the war, but never won. Now we legally order to deliver some. Which are blessed, let no money strike. Holding up the taste of time. Herbalist commit, no cry. In the sufferation time, she'll also surrender the herb vendor. Irie up your green eyes, your mind will slip between the sound, yeah. Lively up your skin, immerse yourself in deep surrey.
Bro, that is something sick. But let me tell you something. That is what beauty is made of. But let me tell you something here. Do you guys have bass? Do you like to turn your bass up? Because this is something special. Wait, do I always say that when Tribal Seeds is about to come on?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this is the Tribal Seeds podcast.
You're not lying, though.
No, I'm not, man. And Tribal Seeds in no way endorses us, nor would they ever, but I'm just telling you, we endorse the fuck
They
out of
might.
them. Listen to
never know.
this. This is something special.
It's a ital free. Kabaka pyramid and tribal seeds. Dirty Babylon, them don't like I speak. Since the dawn of man, we were with some strife towards your mother. Walkers come and I saw the dance. Babylon come right up in a blood sunrise. Their eye, basking a whole heart cry. Walkers come and I saw the dance. Babylon come right up. The yard runners of the sound system nice up. Five separate wicked and righteous. Babylon lurking in the area. You complex your mankind appear. On whom do my eyes look upon? From which land does your king come from? One king I live here is Yeshua. Glorify politics, you are jester. Truth beating like a bullet to your head. Anywhere we can hide, I know where we can't tread. Until nobody that sees their bloodshed. Continue to fight, lands to defend. As the sun sets the night, returns the day. So will warriors rise, arrows descend. As the wind will survive, can't say. Still the devils never wipe us out yet. Since the dawn of man, we were with some strife towards your mother. Walkers come and I saw the dance. Babylon come right up in a blood sunrise. Their eye, basking a whole walk right. Walkers come and I saw the dance. Babylon come right up. Players of instruments with a duty to perform. From that time we're looking on Jericho wall. Babylon quail up when the Naya big chant. Word sound power, so I better on the plan. Leaders of the world now get it twisted. Rastafari alone a govern the logistics. Can't trick we with all of your numbers and statistics. We spiritually firm and musically gifted. I'm realistic and specific when we spit it. So prolific, natural mystic in every district. When we clip it like a wicket in a cricket. And as long as I shall live, I'm gonna sing it. Marcia Griffiths, now go switch it for the quickest riches. Babylon destroy the earth and turn it into cities. But the only good system are the little sound system. So nobody read the dance and stop the music. We are listening. It's forbidden from the day the sun was risen. Since the dawn of man, we were with some strife towards your mother. Walkers come and I saw the dance. Babylon come right up in a blood sunrise. Their eye, basking a whole walk right. Walkers come and I saw the dance. Babylon come right up. Babylon
Oh, my God.
Like,
How can you even, like, fucking respond to that, bro? Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so your response to that. Dude. That is some intense fucking reggae music. Damn,
yeah,
dude.
they're kind of in their own.
Yeah, I can't even respond to that. Like, how do you, like, you know, after you hear a song like that, it's like, your response? What the fuck do you think my response is going to be?
Yeah, well, and I'm gonna give a shout out to Vibes Farm because
100%.
Same thing when I listened to Vibes Farm for the first time.
Yes,
too, where I
yes,
was
100%.
like,
Yes.
what is this?
Yeah, no, dude.
And I'm like, I heard Tyler play. And
Oh,
I
Tyler's
heard the
guitaring and Vibes Farm?
and his lyrics too. And I was like,
Yes, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, massive shout out to Vibes Farm and Tyler Giddens from South Florida. Me and Keara have always said two things.
And shout out to Abby.
As far as Abby Mullins, what up, girl? We have always said two things. There's two guitar players
Yes.
in the Florida reggae scene that blow our fucking mind.
Yes.
Tyler Giddens and
Sabi
Sabi Fernandez.
Yes. And
Yes.
equally
Yes.
badass, but
Yes, but we're
completely-
like,
different.
Tyler
spectrums.
sets a guitar on fire, Sabi makes a guitar talk.
Yes.
But they both set the guitar on fire, and they both make the guitar talk.
Yes.
They are fucking...
Just in different ways.
But I think it's amazing that me and my wife both have kind of the same thing. But yeah, Sabi Fernandez and Tyler Giddens, shout outs to you guys, because you are not only reggae, you are something special, man. You guys are fucking geniuses at
Yes.
what you do.
Yes.
Genius at what you do. And then the beautiful thing is we're talking about tribal seeds, and we're thinking about, you know, these beautiful people, which oddly enough, I've had the opportunity to play percussion with both of those guys on stage.
Oh, Savvy and Tyler.
Well, I played for Vibes Farm for a little bit of a while, and I played with Savi on stage, which was
And
really
I love that because
and
I
was,
love watching
and
Vibes Farm.
we're not just saying this because
Savvy.
I was a massive Vibes Farm fan before
Yes.
I ever got invited to play with him on
That's
stage.
what I said. What an honor.
Dude, what a fucking honor to be able to play with Tyler Giddens, man.
Yep.
And the rest of the
Wendell
band, bro.
and,
Yeah, man.
Steven
Wendell and
and
Steven and fucking Kevo's drums, man.
Kevo's,
These
yeah.
guys are something special. Vibes Farm out of South Florida.
Yes. Absolutely.
Unfucking believable, man.
Every single one of them are like. Just
They're all special.
absolute,
Wendell, dude.
wizards
Wendell is a beast on reggae bass. Let me tell you something, man.
Yes.
I've always said, I've said it in this podcast already. Bass guitar is the most important instrument in reggae music, and Wendell Bautista rips that bass,
He
bro.
does, he does.
He rides.
Absolute badasser.
You know who else rips a bass? Julio.
Oh,
Julio
yes,
Di
yes,
Pereira
yes,
from
yes,
Five
yes.
Time Shag and also plays with us in Smyrna Herb. That motherfucker knows how to play bass.
Yes.
That motherfucker knows how to play some reggae bass, bro. He's like, oh, I'm playing reggae bass. I'm like, Julio, stop it, bro. You know damn well you're shit up.
Yeah, Julio. He rides.
Oh, bro. But Wendell is he's a masterpiece, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's got some of the most beautiful hair in reggae music.
And Steven is
Oh,
wizard
dude.
on
the keys, bro.
Yes,
Kevo's dude, Steven is he's first of all, he's a wizard on the keys. Second of all, he's fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
And he's a hell of a bass fisherman. I will not
He's a natural
put that past him.
killer.
He's a natural bass killer. And Kevo's on the drums is just a phenomenal human being, bro. I love him so much, man. Out of Brevard County. Kevos!
What's up?
Ride out. Rip it up, baby. So, for the rest of you even continuing to listen to this podcast, what are we going to wind it up with, babe? We have to wrap this up. Look, here, I'm
We're
going
to have to edit this big time. This is
No, we're going to edit
so
it.
much.
No, here's what I'm going to do, though.
So much.
I'm ending this with, I've got to pee, and I'm going to end this with something amazing, bro. Here we go.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King, peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With the angelic horns proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark, the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Christ the highest heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord. Late in time, behold him come, offspring of a virgin's womb. Veiled in flesh, the Godhead see, hail the incarnate deity. Pleased as man with man to dwell, Jesus our Emmanuel. Hark, the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
I love every single one of you, and I will tell you one thing, and one thing only. There is strength in unity. Build your community. So follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'm the only Hippie-Fari out there. Hippie-Fari. Hippie-Fari. Spell it right, asshole.
F-A-R-I.
Not you're an asshole. I'm the asshole. Do it once again, baby.
HIPPIEFARI.com.
And when I said spell it,
Hippie-Fari.com.
when I said spell it, oh my God, I'm like, spell it right, asshole. You're like, you started like, that's not what I was fucking saying.
No.
But
I knew you were saying you. I knew
she
you
knew
were not
it.
calling me.
She's like, of course I knew you were saying you were the asshole. Okay. This is Scotty, the high-strung hippie, and Keara The Irie Empress, reminding you to speak your mind before somebody else does it for you. Do something nice for somebody today. Grab flowers for your partner. Smoke out a stranger. Slip that homeless man a buck. But whatever you do, do it from the heart. All good things start with the heart. Peace, love, and roster rhythms are all a part of that reggae revolution. One love, fam. Merry Christmas from the Frasers. Hippie-Fari 2020. What year is this?
2025.
2025. Merry Christmas,
cusp
folks.
of-
Yeah.